Generic information explains how a buyer should go about choosing the amount and type of insurance to buy. A policy summary, which is going to be specific to a policy being issued. It will describe the features and elements of that policy. That could be anything like a brochure or possibly an illustration used in the sale of a permanent policy. Next, we have the USA Patriot Act and anti-money laundering. After September 11th, 2001, Congress passed the Patriot Act. All financial institutions are subject to the Patriot Act, and since insurance companies take in premiums, they are considered a financial institution. So usually for any transactions in excess of $5,000, if the insurance company feels that transaction may be for an unlawful purpose, like they're being used to launder that money in any way, they would have to file what's called a suspicious activity report, or SAR. All you need to know for your test is that suspicious activity reports have to be filed within a certain number of days, and you need to know that number, 30 days. But make sure you know these other words also. 30 days of initial discovery. Because if this one question comes up on your test, there will be two answers with 30 days in them. I need you to pick the one that says initial discovery. Let's move on to underwriting. Underwriting is the risk classification process. This is where an insurance company decides who they're going to do business with and how much they're going to charge them. That's why they have underwriters. The first thing an underwriter looks for when an application comes in is insurable interest. Now, insurable interest is where the policy owner must face the possibility of losing money or something of value in the event of loss. Insurable interest must exist between the policy owner and the insured at the time of application. However, it does not have to exist whenever a death benefit becomes payable. So this is important that you know that insurable interest has to exist between the policy owner and the insured, which means who has nothing to do with insurable interest. And hopefully you're thinking beneficiary. Okay, so make sure you know that the beneficiary has nothing to do with insurable interest.